stop. I see them stop now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm still watching. Oh, where's she right there? Where's she go? Right there. There's that queen ant. Okay, they done stopped hooping now. But they're up in there. They're as long as reaching, they're watching me. I guess they don't want to be seen today. Well, that's cool. Alright. Now watch. You don't hear nothing now. Now watch when I leave out of here. They're going to start doing it again. What did I tell you? And across the road. Alright, I'm gonna follow this trail here. I'm gonna stay up in the woods. It's not loud there. It's not a good spot to stand. I'll let you listen. They're hiding. They're down there behind the camp now. I'm gonna follow this trail. They're down at the camp now. It's right there. Yeah. Yeah, they're down there, right over there. They're over behind the camp in the thickets. They're getting louder. Hear that? They're definitely following me. This is where I was at last summer when I heard the doves, and I got an adult There's a juvenile easing up through the woods. They're right over there. Right over there. Over next to the creek. So they're down here in the bottom right now. Oh, she's gonna spot me and they're gonna run back, they're gonna move back up on that ridge. And they're gonna be quiet. What did I tell you? Right back over there. And watch. You listen. Okay. That's close enough now that I can probably see something. I don't know. They're spread out. Now they're being quiet. Oh, this works. Now they shut up. Dove does 4. These are doing 3s. A dove does a 4 whoop. Always. Not a 3. Or not a 2. See what happens here. Whenever I get close, they stop. It goes up there. Over next to the stream now. They're using the signs of 2 and 3 dove purrs or hoo hoo hoo. Now I want to show y'all something here. This tells me that they were just in here. Just now. About this trail right here. I'll show you something here. Look at this right here. That was just done. Not more than. Sap's still wet. Okay, they're over there. About 30 yards that way. Watching me. Every time I see when I'm leaving the area, they'll start to holler. Then when I come back in the holler, or then when I come back in here, they'll shut up. And you mark my words, when I start walking out, they'll start hollering again. Yep. Go back over there. They goddamn well know I'm around here, because they're keeping their distance away from me. They're letting each other know where I'm at. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now. When I first come down, my front ridge right there, I got about 100 yards up that way coming this way. They started doing the dove sounds. I moved down this way, they moved down this way. When I went up, they come down and come across here, and they're right over in there, right there between the trail and the creek. And when I come down out of that field right there, they was right over there, and I found that little broken tree right there, which means they'd just been there about 15 minutes earlier, maybe 10 minutes earlier. So now they're about 75, probably about 100 yards over that way now, watching me. Yeah. Because doves do not sound loud enough to make an echo or be heard across the hollows. What I've been hearing, they've been getting loud, and I know it's squatches. I've heard almost every sound they've made. And the dove is about the main one they use, because no one pays attention to doves. They hear them, they think, well, doves everywhere. But a squatch will use that as communication and everything. So I basically got them down pat to a point. Let's see, Daniel's been up here behind the rock. Okay, I'll be right back.